10 days ago, a country and community has come together, but victims and their friends are still piecing together their accounts of what happened that Friday. Tofazzal Alam was inside the mosque while his friend Mohammed Zubair was running late for prayers, driving down Linwood Avenue and being shot at by the gunman. They both have since realised their connection with Abdul Aziz Wahabzadah, the man described as a hero for chasing the gunman with an EFTPOS machine. Alex Perrottet caught up with the three of them today at the Linwood Mosque.
This is the closest Tofazzal Alam has come to the Linwood Mosque since the attack. Last week he told us he would never return. Today he has made it to the front gate. He hopes time will heal and he can get himself to go back in. But right now his scars are very fresh.
I'm a different person now. I can't wake up early in the morning the way I used to wake up. I just woke up with the shock today when I got early. I got a phone call. I woke up like a shock, so which is painful. And still now I can't eat properly, can't sleep properly.
As he was praying the first prayers, his friend Mohammed Zubair was driving along Linwood Avenue when an angry driver blasted his horn. Zubair turned and saw a gun emerging from the window.
I saw like the barrel, so on that time I was like a little bit like the shock in my body, and just pressed the hard brake. So when I pressed the hard brake, just the bullet, it already like shot me, targeted me and shot me. So the bullet just crossed me, and then there was a signal light in front of me as well.
So just to stop you there, you're saying the bullet went probably in front of your car?
Yeah, it's just in front of my car. I heard the sound of the bullet.
When he arrived at the mosque, the gunman's car was blocking the driveway, so he parked behind, not knowing what was going on inside.
The driveway, when I get into it, and I saw like the 3 dead body in front of me, and one lady was like just stared at me, and she was like raised his hand, and she was like asking for help. And on that time I was like totally blank on my mind, and I was like stand for 1 minute, and then I thought like what's happening, because I already shocked, because that guy like already shot me, and I already shocked on my mind. And then when I saw the 3 dead body in front of my eyes, I just like totally like shocked, and I was like stand for 1 minute, and I was thinking what I need to do. I need to go and get the help the lady, or should I run?
He decided to run to his car to avoid certain death. Inside, Tofazzal was lying flat on the ground where many had been shot dead or were injured. He was holding a 10-year-old boy down on the ground to prevent him from running outside and getting shot. He didn't know who the boy was.
I had no idea who was the boy. Then last Friday, I met with him in the Hagley Park. I came to know that Aziz was the person who saved lots of life, because he was the person who was chasing the terror.
So his door was open, he just managed to get the other gun and he started shooting at me direct, but because the way he parked his car and the rest of the car was parked, I just managed to jump between the cars and duck down and run. He was keep shooting at me.
Abdul Aziz Wahabzadah had done an incredible deed. Armed only with an EFTPOS machine, he had ran out shouting, seeking out the attacker.
Then I heard my 2 boys, he was yelling, please, please, Daddy, come inside. I said, you guys go inside, I will be all right. When I ran back to the car park and I saw one body there and a shotgun next to it, I just picked the shotgun, pulled the trigger, there was no bullet in it. Because I wanted to put more focus on me, I didn't want him to go inside the mosque, because we had between 80 to 100 people praying there, and I was keep yelling, swearing at him, as I'm here, come here, come here. Then I heard a lot of gunfire was coming inside the mosque, and that time I knew he was already in the mosque, and I just ran from the back, and I was keep still swearing, yelling, shouting at him, and then suddenly he dropped his gun, and he just ran to his car. And I chased him to his car, then he sat on the driver's seat. We had a bit of distance. I didn't want him to get away. That shotgun I had in my hand, I just threw like an arrow on his window, smashed his side window.
By now, Mohammed Zubair had moved his car and was here on the other side of the street when he turned and saw Aziz chasing the gunman down that driveway. That emboldened him to go and help. But by the time he crossed the road, the gunman had fled and his worst fears were realised. The lady who had asked for help was dead. He shared detail of the scene too gruesome to recount. And now, Mohammed Zubair is struggling to sleep. He is haunted by the face of the terrorist.
To be honest, I couldn't sleep. So because I saw the terror in front of me, and I can recognize his face as well, because when I saw him the first time in the road, I saw him, he was like wearing the helmets and all the things. He was wearing gloves, he was wearing the military dresses. I thought like, why is like wearing this type of dresses? Like, and his eyes, his eyes was like very sharp. If you looked his eyes like eyes to eyes, you will be scared.
Abdul Aziz keeps referring to him only as coward, nothing else. He says he doesn't deserve even to be called a man.
If I call him gunman, I'll give him the title of man, which is not, he doesn't not deserve the man title. He killing innocent people. For himself, he was wearing bulletproof, and he ran like a coward, and I could see the fear on his eyes. And that's why I call him a coward, because he wasn't a man, you know. We can't call him a gunman. Man is a big title to give to somebody, you know.
And Tofazzal, who is day by day coming to terms with what happened, says he realised early on that he needed to face his fears and talk about what happened. He's encouraging others to talk.
I thought that if I isolated myself, it will run after me. So that's why I thought, okay, let's express it. Let's talk to the people. Let them know what's happened. Yeah, that's why I'm happy to talk.
The three of them are talking today, and they are praying and thanking each other for their heroic actions. But this is a long process, and they've only just begun. Mohammed knows that while there is healing and hope, there are still dark days ahead.
Mentally, like, I'm not stable right now, because in the night, like, I all the time, before I never turn on the light because I couldn't sleep to turn on the light. But nowadays, every night I turn on the light and I have to sleep on the light because I can't see the dark. I can't see the dark, because if I see the dark, I see his face.